A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you'd stay and sub. Did the comments hours ago, still limited. I'm hoping it'll be okay for tomorrow. And this one should go up with it, but it just means there was nothing today, and I'm very sorry about that. But anywho, Lisa's put up new mature skin long lasting makeup, new Guerlain Parure gold foundation, perfect for mature oily skin. That's a rarity, isn't it? Mature oily skin. I thought it dried out as you got older. Shall we jump in? It's probably going to be double speed. I'll have to check. Can we not twirl?
Hey guys, it's Lisa. Happy Father's Day.
Hey guys, it's Lisa. 2 seconds.
You won't see this today, but hopefully tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. Today is Father's Day. John has gone to the gym, and I decided to do a makeup look with you guys. As you can tell, my voice is still a little bit raspy, but I am...
Are you going to be baking a cake for him, cooking his favourite dinner, getting into his favourite lingerie and nice perfume, or something to surprise him when he comes back from the gym? Or is that the end of his Father's Day celebrations, going to the gym on his own?
Much better. So please forgive that. I know it's a little irritating. I'm not straining. It's just the way it is. So today I wanted to do like my signature look. By the way, this video is sponsored by Nordstrom. I will link the beauty department and all of their specials, new products and things below. And don't forget the Nordstrom sale coming up. They always have the best stuff. This year I'm looking forward to Trish McEvoy, looking at her new stuff. But I tried a new...
That makes me laugh. She used to rave about Trish McEvoy back in the day. And anytime she go... Oh, I don't know what is going on with my headphones today. I hope it's recording like that. Anytime she goes to the Nordstrom sale, she has to get the Trish... Will you stop, please? The Trish McEvoy set, whatever that is. It's in a Filofax type thing. Ugh. What is it with wires? Fuck's sake. This is a new one and all. Hang on. Is that better? No, I'm still only in one ear. We'll have to keep going. The Filofax type things. And then she never uses them. Oh, these are so good. Everything's there. Anything you need, it's all in one place. Yeah, it's all in one place in the Filofax at the back end of your drawer because you never use the damn thing.
Foundation, perfect for mature, oily skin, in the heat, in the humidity, someone like me that likes full coverage, medium to full. I also showed you the Valentino. We did half and half. Actually, they're like this. And we tried a new bronzer from Armani. Gorgeous. And I used a lot of my favorite things, including one of my favorite eye palettes, good for travel, which is this Too Faced. So if you'd like to get this look, or... It's the same look. I know you said it's your signature look, but it's your... Whatever you do, whenever you do a get ready with me, it's always the same friggin' thing. Will you stop? Ugh. Ignore me. Watch me do my wing liner, then keep on watching. I
don't want to watch you do your wing liner.
This new foundation when John and I were in Atlanta, and it's the Good Skin Matte from Guerlain. I had a real...
When are you going to do the Mick Jagger video?
Real nice girl helped me, and the shade is 3.5 in. When I tried the 4 in, it was way too dark. The W was way too orange. This one I have been loving.
You're not warm. When are you gonna learn? hate the way she doesn't love it. How can you say you love anything when you've got 9 million fucking foundations?
Loving. I mean, it is matte. If you're oily, mature, live in a hot climate, you will love it. And then I'm so torn because I have been loving this Valentino so much that I ordered 2 more. I ordered a backup of the MN3 and then I ordered MN4, which I think is going to be too dark. So I thought
Why did you order it then? Why didn't you just order the one you've been using? Or here's a thought, maybe wait until you finish it before you order another one. Because guaranteed, before you get to the end of that Valentino, you'll find another one that you love and you'll forget about the Valentino. And you have 9 million backups of things that you don't need backups for.
I would do, just because I want you to be able to see them both, is I'll do Valentino on this side and the Guerlain on this side with no, primer or anything, because I just haven't been using primer. So let's start, and I did get a fresh sponge, so it may...
Yeah, because I just throw them in the bin when I'm done with them. I don't even wash them. I just can't with this woman. What time was that at? 2:24.
They take like a little bit more. Typically, both foundations, 1 pump per side. Okay, so let me swatch this on the back of my hand, and we'll just let that dry, and then we'll do the other one too. Okay, I always start where I need the most coverage.
How dark is that? That's not what colour you are.
But see how good that is?
No.
And then I'll go up. And when I have less on the sponge, that's when I go around my hairline and my big forehead. And then I'll always finish up down my neck.
Someone mentioned her big forehead because that's all she ever goes on about. Can someone say something about something else now so she'll stop going on about that? It's all fucking what's the names. They're all the same. Narcissists. Maybe I should go and turn the air conditioning on. Why didn't I think of that? You say one thing to them and then they just go on and on and on about it.
No, like that. So let's do one more pump and I'm going to try to go right on the same mark. Okay, I have not been wearing concealer at all. And this is how. My second pump, I try to really kind of focus up here, and I
never wear concealer ever.
always do over my eyes because I don't wear a primer on my eyes. This is the Valentino MN3 on this side. See how pretty it is? So pretty. Okay, this is going to be the Guerlain in 3.5N. And I'm going to kind of move it over a little bit and then swatch this too. Okay.
Why don't you just get another sponge? Because, I mean, you can just wang them in the bin willy-nilly. They cost pennies, don't they? What do you care about filling up a landfill all on your own?
So now let's start. Neither one of them are very scented. It's not like Chanel, which I happen to love the Chanel scent, so that doesn't bother me.
Doesn't
but I know
it?
some of you prefer not to have a scent. So I'm doing the same thing where I go mainly the lower half and down my neck. So the Guerlain and the Valentino. So you can see the shades. And then I'm going to do one more pump of the Guerlain. And that's when I focus it more up here where I would be putting concealer. Okay, so Valentino, Guerlain. I mean, can we even...
You're going to go through that at a rate of knots if you're using 4 pumps on your face. Who uses 4 pumps of foundation, really?
Tell. Now, we're not using concealer, but we are going to use some of this powder that I love so much. This is the number 2 Satin Blanc in the Prisme Libre. So I get some out like that, and then I dip my beauty blender in it. And my beauty blender is damp, so see how it picks it up like that? And then I bounce it off on my hand, and then I act as if I'm still setting the same area. I dipped it again. I'm gonna do the whole forehead. Big, big T-zone.
I act as if I'm doing the same area. You are doing the same area. You're not acting as if you'd... She would try the patience of a saint.
Then I'm going to dip it again, kind of work it in the sponge like that.
Pull stupid faces.
Okay, like that. And I think you guys know, but if you're new here, hey, I'm Lisa. I like full coverage, and I like matte, and I like it to be somewhat lighter than my body so that I can go back in and really create dimension. So that is what we're getting ready to do. But what I typically...
I hate the word dimension now because of her.
Do is take what's left, sorry my lashes down here are stuck to a brush, and I will take what's left and just go around the rest of my face. Okay, an oldie but a goodie, and this is why I was having such a hard time figuring out what theme do I want to do for this video, because
it's a get ready with me. Why does there need to be a theme?
There's good new things, there's good old things, and good things for mature skin. I mean, just everything. So I don't know what I'll end up naming it. This is my Chanel bronzer. This is the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in Soleil Tan Deep Bronze. So I use this IT Cosmetics brush, just bounce it in here and start creating that dimension. Every time I wear this, John compliments my makeup. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's the tone or what. So, and you'll see it. See, it's not like moussey. It's pretty solid. And I go heavily along that jawline. And then down right underneath it to kind of tighten that and see how it makes it kind of a shadow. Okay, now I can see that I pulled it up a little higher over here. This stuff actually, I think...
Can you actually see that you pulled it up a little higher over there? Because I can't actually see that you've put anything on, actually.
Gives you coverage too, like that. And that really makes your cheeks juicy. And then I take the other end, dab it in a little bit, and lightly contour my nose.
Blend it out as well, stupid.
This would probably naturally happen if you're someone who bronzes with a great big bronzer brush and you kind of just do all over. It's going to catch on your nose right there and give you that natural contour. But since I don't do that, I have to kind of place it. And I'm going to take a little bit more and kind of just start that eye. My eyes are deep set, so I'm wanting to take that bone right there that goes all the way out here and set it back some.
I am sick of listening to you going on about your fucking deep set eyes. You can see with them. They're not wrinkled. You had eye surgery. Be fucking happy. Stop picking fault with them.
Like that. Okay, and for blush, I chose one of my favorite ones. It's the Cheek to Chic in the Climax. It is perfect for those of you that want a little bit of blush, but you don't want it screaming. I'm wearing pink blush, I'm wearing red blush, you know what I mean? So let's take that same powder.
Well, that's just plain boring. If I'm putting on blush, I want it seen from the moon. I want Bob to look down and go, nice job on the blush, Jules. Oh, stupid.
Brush, and I like to swish it kind of all back and forth, and then kind of wisp it all over the cheekbone.
Wisp it all over the cheekbones. Can you see anything? Because I can't see a thing. This should just be called the Emperor's New Makeup. I think that's what I'll call it, that. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't make up stupid names for her videos, because then when I need to go and check and see if I've done it already, I can't find it again.
Including that bronzer. It's not tacky or wet feeling at all, so you don't have to set it at all. And notice how well that bronzer went over that powdered matte foundation. Notice it didn't remove it, it didn't make it splotchy, it didn't remove your coverage, all of those good things. And then like that. And because I always like a little bit of shimmer on my forehead, I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead. I kind of just use what's left, a little bit of everywhere. just to kind of make it all look kind of married together. Okay.
Lisa, what can you see that we can't see? You don't look any fucking different.
Let's do a lip. This is always the hardest thing for me to decide what to show you, but I did buy 3 new Valentino lips and I like them a lot. So I will go ahead and say my last video I did, which was a live video, I was wearing, okay, this one. This is number 101A. Oh, it's so pretty. So 101A. Look how silky. It's just that beautiful, beautiful.
Right, just keep your hands still. Stop jiggling it about. Has everybody seen this? Because this is the only way we're going to get to see anything, is if I pause it. Because otherwise she's doing... And you can't see fuck all.
Almost like salmon pink. Very close to that same vibe as Spanish Pink by Tom Ford. Okay, then this one I've been putting over other lipsticks. This is 114R, and this one is more matte. Yes, it is.
Has it not got a name? That's boring, isn't it? You'd think Valentino, the price you're paying, they'd give him a good name. You have to remember a bunch of numbers and a letter. That's boring.
So I've been layering a little bit with that just to lighten it up. And then this is the one, I think I wore this yesterday. We went to the pool. This one is satin and it's 100R. They have good names. So that one definitely has...
I hope that's sarcasm.
A little bit more color, but it's still in the nude type family. And
nude for who? Nude on you is not nude on me. It's not nude on somebody else. I don't know what nude is according to you.
I think it would be so good for so many of you, because I know a lot of women like a nude, which just means not bright red. It just kind of goes with your skin tone, but you have darker skin than I do, or you feel like the lightest ones make you look dead or sick. This one is a really good one for that. So let's try this.
A really good one for what? Making you look dead?
This one. Okay, I'm going to use one of my favorite lip liners, and I don't tell you guys about this one enough. I've had it twice. The first time I got it, I was not as into more of the browns, and then I bought this again when I was out of town, one of my trips, and the lady said it was her favorite, and she loved nude lipsticks, and I've loved it ever since. It is the Sicily Chocolate, and I really think the name cooked me out more than anything, because
the name cooked you out. Chocolate cooked you out.
Even though it is kind of a chocolatey lip liner, see how it still has that little bit of rosiness in it? I love it. So let's do this.
You make it sound like you're about to climb.
And I would say this is
Mount fucking Everest. Let's do this. You're putting on lip liner.
Pretty long lasting. And it has a little bit of that waxy feel that I love. So isn't that amazing, the difference?
No.
Okay, lips lined. So let's do this one, which is 100R. Not a heavy scent at all. And then I'm going to do this really light matte one right here, just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, love that. And it's just, the consistency is amazing. It's not as like heavy and putty feeling or creamy feeling as like a Tom Ford or a MAC, but it's not as light as a YSL lipstick. It's kind of in between, but they last well. Okay, now I would typically go to eyebrows. I've been loving the medium brown, and what I do is just make them show up and kind of go, I extend this one a little bit and raise it up like that. Then this one I just kind of go over lightly. Wow, it looks like I just got them microbladed, but then I go through them with this. I also like taupe, but medium brown is still good for blondes because it shows more. I've noticed in photos I like this one better. Okay. Okay, and see, I always end up wanting to raise that one a little bit more. So I'll come.
How many people study their eyebrows that much? Oh, I always prefer it in photos because she takes thousands of photos and zooms in on every small, tiny, weeny detail. But you're doing the same thing day in, day out. You end up looking like you've got very minimum makeup on. What is... I don't know what... Oh, I give up.
Just at this arch and raise that one like that. And then my favorite gel, brow gel, all that stuff, laminate, whatever it's called, setter, is this one. It's just so...
And you need brow gel because... You're just using brow gel because people with unruly... What the fuck unruly eyebrows are, I do not know. But people with big bushy eyebrows need to use a gel. And you're just using that because it's another thing you can waste money on.
Easy. And it really, really does set them. Okay, this is something that I've loved for years. It's a basic, it's a go-to, it's something you should have in your makeup, and that is MAC Soft Brown. This is one of those colors that you could use every day starting out and then go in with something else. And that's what I've been doing. I've been taking it out of town with me and just always taking just a little small crease brush because my eyes are small. And then I come out here first and kind of do my crease first. And see how that is almost like a blushy brown? It's really
I can't
pretty.
see
Not
it
too
at
warm,
all.
Not too neutral. And then I like to take it and run.
Really? Can somebody say they see that? Because I see fuck all.
Run it under my eyes to contour that too. There we go.
Talking of not being able to see anything, I can barely see that hole in the end of your nose that's really prominent. How high have we got the filters today?
So right now I could put on liner and mascara and go, but I don't know if I've done a full-on tutorial with this fabulous palette. I think I actually grabbed my backup, but that's okay. We're gonna use it anyway. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Cold Smolder Nudes, and this is like if you're wanting a nice small palette to take with you for travel, this is a good one. I've taken it with me many times. Okay, so for here I am going to work with, just doesn't have to be these brushes. Some of these might even be discontinued, but I like a flatter one, kind of like a fat pencil, and then I like a small crease. I will say one thing I'm looking forward to is the Nordstrom anniversary sale. They always have Trish McEvoy. I went to the Trish McEvoy counter and I thought, no, don't do it, just wait, because they always have one of her big, you know, little booklets with all the different colors, and I love her brushes. So I'm gonna take this medium shade here. This is going to be like my little nod to 90s guest model makeup. The secret is to keep it high and on the outside. And then I usually wing it back in and do this. And I don't worry if it's a little bit unblended. Not grungy, but just intentional. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want my makeup to look intentional, and that's how this is. I'm not going all the way in, I'm just taking it out because I know that I'm going to do wing liner. And I get a little bit more and I take it down like this, kind of over that last half of the eyelid. Now the next step, I keep my eyeshadow palette out, but I want to do my wing because that really adds the framework that I want from this point on. My favorite, matter of fact, this morning I was thinking I need to order a backup in case they quit making it because they do that to us so much. It is the Jet by Anastasia. And if I had to pick my next one, it might even be just good old MAC Black Track because I like them when they're kind of dry.
Well, exactly. And MAC's Black Track has been there forever and a day. So why don't you just use that? You don't need to panic that Anastasia's going to not make that anymore. I've never known anyone who panics over makeup being discontinued as much as she does. And then there's something new that she's panicking about after she's bought 10 million backups of something else.
And then I wipe it off on the lid, and then Okay, another how to do my wing liner tutorial. I start right here, then work down on this eye. And right now I'm just focused on getting it down into my lashes. And then I'll start thickening it up some. Then I'll dip it again. And this is when I create my wing. So see how I already have like a little place that's begging for a wing? That's where I do it, right here.
A place that's begging for a wing. Okay.
And what I'm doing, you'll notice, is I'm connecting this to that, and it's making my eye look more straight across. It's making it look lifted and bigger by doing that.
We haven't had an and for ages.
See? There you go.
No, it looks
fill it in.
stupid.
And I like to look straight and make sure it's going straight out, and then I might ever so slightly put a little bit more on the end and flick it up a little bit. Okay, then on the next eye, it's basically the same thing. I will start by, but this one I've noticed I'm bad about not getting to the lash line. So let me try to be very careful here. And then step by step, and then I kind of look and
I kind of look what? This is supposed to be a tutorial. You're not teaching anybody anything. I kind of look and do this and I do like that, and then we're none the wiser.
Do my wing. Now normally I'm like this close into the mirror. Okay, you can see I messed that up. I made it too fat. Let me go get my Q-tips. There might
Why have you not got Q-tips with you when you're putting on your makeup?
be 1 or 2 days out of the week that I don't have to tweak the wings. Okay, so I looked and all I did was make this bottom too fat. So I don't even wet this. I just kind of straighten it up like that. Look like this. Are they pretty even? I'll take what's left and maybe thicken that up. I think the size and shape of your wings will vary according to how much lid space you have, how your eyes are shaped, etc., etc. Just like everything else, just like your contour will vary. I know with Brooke, she really looks good with more of a thin liner just to the center. It goes more with her look. This is my daughter that's 24. I like the thick because I feel like it takes up a lot of my lid space. My eyes are so rounded. Okay, now I'm gonna go over. I love this.
So they're so rounded, so small, and so deep set. Okay.
This color, oh my gosh. I mean, every color in here is just amazing. I'm gonna go over it with this little sparkly, like charcoal-y, and I'm going to just tap over that a little bit.
Oh, what's the point of that?
Okay, can you see what that does? It has just a little bit of that shimmery sparkle on it. Okay, let's go into the brown one. If you wanted more brown at the top, like that. And then I like to take a smaller brush, and I like this color on my inner corner so it's sparkly, and I even like to bring it a little bit up on my lid. Look how pretty that is. And then I'm gonna just dab in this darkest color, dab in it, and then kind of do like this and come right off the wing. Okay, this one was a little harsh, so I'm kind of going over it with a lighter color. But there is that look. If this is too dark for you, then don't worry about going in that darkest color.
If what's too dark? I don't know what you're pointing at. You're not explaining what you're doing. You're barely putting anything of anything on. This is not a fucking tutorial. You need to be zoomed in so we can see what you're doing.
These colors are gorgeous too. Let me show you. I'm gonna wipe off my brush. Let me show you how to tone it down if you want to, like that. I've got an old pair of lashes here. I'm gonna put the glue on those first. They're already cut, they've already been worn. And then we're gonna use my second favorite mascara because my first favorite has been discontinued. And then we'll put these on, but this will let them dry. Okay, Bad Gal Bang. I concentrate on going right down to the base of the lashes, and then I pull out because I'm wanting to lift and widen and enlarge my eyes. I mean, I still do in here because I know that my lashes are only like half lashes, so I still need these to support those. But isn't that amazing? This is a good mascara. This keeps me from being too
No, it isn't. We can't fucking see, Lisa.
Upset. Okay, so that is the mascara only. And I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes just because I don't like the way it looks on me. I don't mind liner in the waterline, but I kind of like that really lifted look like this. So let me get my tweezers here and we'll put my lashes on. Okay, I just got this too. I was going to wait to show you until next week, but I can't. I feel like we should try it. This is the new Armani, and it's the new bronzer. Isn't that beautiful? The one I got is 110. So we will try it. It's the Luminous Silk Sunlit Creamy Bronzing Powder. Wow. Okay, it's still a powder, but it looks pretty. Now let's put on these lashes. These lashes aren't over the top, but they're not short. They're my style. So I'm gonna place them right there where my eye starts to turn down, and then I just let that come out straight. Like that. I mean, isn't that amazing?
Here's me saying, are you going to do something for John for Father's Day? Of course she isn't. She's going over to Mama and Daddy's for dinner. Fuck John. Fuck Father's Day.
Amazing just how much difference that makes. I will say, you know, I try all kinds of lashes. The secret is finding the ones that fit your eye best. Because the more I experiment, I realize how different they are. The bands, the curve, the length, all of that stuff. And once you find the ones that you like the most, it makes it a lot easier to do. Okay, let's take the clips out. I did just curl my hair. And just like last makeup video I did, I curled it probably a little bit more than I wanted to so it would last. Now, let's try this out. Okay, I haven't used this brush. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I feel like I needed that. Yes, I love this. That is a good one.
Did she do the other side?
Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this.
No.
Gosh, I mean, look at that foundation, how similar it is. I think either one you would love. And of course, I'll list everything down below.
Of course
thank you to
you will.
Nordstrom for sponsoring this video. And thank you to you for being here. Bye-bye.
Cat.
Hey guys.
Oops. Why is she not leaving the cat on for long enough at the end now? You have no idea how relieved I am that this was short and it's finished. And if you got to the end with me, thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next one.